Anatomy of a Fall, French, Anatomie d'une chute, is a 2023 French legal drama film 510 directed by Justine Triet from a screenplay she co-wrote with Arthur Harari. It stars Sandra Huller as a writer trying to prove her innocence in her husband's death. Appearing in supporting roles are Swan Arlaud, Milo Machado Grainer, Antoine Reinartz, Samuel Thies, Jenny Beth, Saadia Bentaib, Camille Rutherford, Anne Rotger, and Sophie Filliers. The film premiered at the 76th Cannes Film Festival on May 21, 2023, where it won the Palme d'Or and the Palme d'Og Award, and competed for the Queer Palme. It was released theatrically in France by Le Pacte on August 23, 2023, receiving critical acclaim, selling over 1.9 million admissions in France, and winning 6 awards at the 49th César Awards, including Best Film. The film also received 5 nominations at the 96th Academy Awards, including Best Picture, Best Director, Triet, Best Actress, Huller, and 1 Best Original Screenplay. Plot: in an isolated mountain chalet near Grenoble, novelist Sandra Voiter decides to reschedule her interview with a female student because her husband, university lecturer Samuel Molesky, plays music loudly in their attic, disrupting the interview. After the student drives away from the chalet, Sandra's visually impaired son, Daniel, takes a walk outside with his guide dog Snoop. When they return home, Daniel finds Samuel dead from an apparent fall. Sandra insists that the fall must have been accidental. Her old friend and lawyer, Vincent, suggests the possibility of suicide, while Sandra recalls her husband's attempt to overdose on aspirin 6 months earlier, after going off antidepressants. After an investigation, Daniel's conflicting accounts of what happened shortly before his father's death, combined with the revelation that Samuel sustained a head wound before his body hit the ground and an audio recording of a fight by Samuel and Sandra the previous day, Sandra is indicted on charges of homicide. During the trial, Sandra's defense team claims Samuel fell from the attic window and hit his head on a shed below, while the prosecution posits that Sandra hit him with a blunt object and pushed him from the second-floor balcony. During a courtroom argument with Samuel's psychiatrist, Sandra admits her resentment toward her husband due to his partial responsibility for the accident that led to Daniel's impaired vision. In the recorded fight, Samuel accuses Sandra of plagiarism, infidelity, and exerting control over his life, before their protracted argument turns physically violent. The prosecution claims that all the violence came from Sandra. She counters that while she had slapped Samuel, the rest of the violence heard was her husband self-harming. After Sandra admits to an affair with a woman the year before Samuel's death, the prosecution argues that Samuel's loud music indicated jealousy over Sandra's flirting with the interviewer, leading to the physical confrontation later. The prosecutor also notes Sandra's pattern of writing personal conflicts into her stories, and how murdering her husband mirrors a minor character's thoughts from her most recent novel. In turn, Sandra protests that one recording does not represent the nature of their relationship, nor do the words of a character in a novel reflect her own inclinations. A distraught Daniel insists on testifying before closing arguments the following Monday. The judge lays strict ground rules to prevent anyone from influencing his testimony and brings in a court monitor, Marge. Daniel then asks that Sandra leave their house for the weekend so he can be alone with Marge and Snoop. He recalls that when Samuel overdosed, Snoop also fell sick, possibly due to having eaten Samuel's vomit. He then deliberately feeds Snoop aspirin and finds it has the same effect, which aligns with Sandra's testimony. Daniel confides to Marge his anguish, and she advises him that if he doesn't know what is really true, he can instead decide what's true for him. On the witness stand, Daniel says he can comprehend his father taking his own life but not the murder scenario. He says that when he and Samuel were driving Snoop to the veterinarian, Samuel spoke about the need to be prepared that those he loves will die and to know that his life will go on, which Daniel now interprets as his father's own suicidal thoughts. Sandra is acquitted following Daniel's testimony. When she returns home, Daniel tells her he was afraid of her homecoming and she says that she was too. The two embrace. As Sandra heads to bed, she lingers at a photo of her and Samuel before falling asleep with Snoop. Cast. From left to right: Sandra Huller, Swan Arloud, Antoine Reinartz, Samuel Thies, Jenny Beth, and Messi. Sandra Huller as Sandra Voiter 5. Swan Arloud as Vincent Renzi 11. Milo Machado Grainer as Daniel Molesky 11. Antoine Reinartz as the prosecutor 11. Samuel Thies as Samuel Molesky 11. Jenny Beth as Marge Berger 11. Saadia Bentaib Fr as Naur 11. Camille Rutherford as Zoe Solider 11. Anne Rotger as the President 11. Sophie Filliers as Monica 11. Messi as Snoop 11. Production. Development. Writer/director Justine Triet, left, CO writer Arthur Harari, and CO producer Marie-Ange Luciani. On July 10, 2021, Variety reported that Les Films Pellias and Les Films de Pierre would CO produce Justine Triet's fourth feature film, Anatomie d'un Chute, CO written by Triet and Arthur Harari 12 and described as a Hitchcockian procedural thriller. 5 international sales were handled by MK2 Films. 13. Triet said that the genesis of Anatomy of a Fall stemmed from her long-standing desire to create another trial film since her 2016 production, In Bed with Victoria. 14. In an interview with Paris Match, she explained, "I really wanted to address the legal question in all its details, to delve into issues of relationships and cohabitation. It was also a pretext to dissect every aspect of their lives." 14. Triet further expressed her fascination with the Amanda Knox case, wherein a young American woman was accused of murdering her roommate, Meredith Kircher, in Italy in 2007. 14. Triet has also stated that the fundamental question of the film is the question of reciprocity in the couple in an interview with The New Yorker, stating that culturally, women have always been at home, and men have gone out into the world and have had the time to think, to reflect, to have ideas. The fact of having a female character who's a creator, who writes books, who is in the position, at last, of taking time to write, means that it's the man who suffers. It's something universal and fundamental vis-a-vis the place of men and women in the family. 15. Triet wrote Anatomy of a Fall for Sandra Huller 16, marking their second collaboration following the 2019 comedy-drama film Sybil. 17. When Huller was cast in the role of a German writer who is accused of murdering her French husband in France, Triet told the actress that the language would be an important subject in the film, as the couple did not speak the same language and communicated through English. 16. Huller wanted to speak French in the film, but Triet rejected the idea. 16. It was very important to have this sensitivity, this feeling that the husband and the wife don't speak the same language, so they communicate through a third language, English. There was also this idea of what it means to be a foreigner on trial in France. To be tried in a country that is not your own can be tough because you're judged for how you express yourself, but as you're not speaking in your mother tongue and there are lots of filters between you and your reality. The fact she is a German who speaks English and tries to speak French, that creates lots of masks and clouds the issue, creating more confusion around who she is, Triet told Deadline Hollywood. 16. Huller learned to speak French for Anatomy of a Fall 18, although her character speaks mostly English in the film 6/19 because she wanted her character to be able to understand what she was saying in French. 18. Huller learned French in 3 or 4 months. 20. In the screenplay, there is a scene where Sandra speaks a few lines in German with a photographer who is taking photos of her with her son and their dog at the chalet for a photo shoot that would be released in Germany 21, but the scene was not included in the theatrical cut and Huller did not speak any German in the film. 6. On set, Huller repeatedly asked Triet whether her character was guilty or not, but the director refused to answer. 22. Triet ended up instructing Huller to play her character as innocent, which Triet later said was very sneaky, since Huller did not have an answer. 23. When a journalist asked Triet at the Golden Globe Awards press room in January 2024 if Sandra did kill her husband, Triet replied, "I will tell you in 10 years. 24. The film was supposed to include a sex scene between Sandra and her lawyer Vincent, but the scene was scrapped thanks to producer Marie-Ange Luciani, who found the scene too 80s. Huller agreed with Luciani's decision and said, "Why do people always have to prove they love each other by going to bed with each other? It's so dull." 25. The original song meant for the scene where the character Samuel blasts on his stereo on the day he dies was Jolene, but as the film was unable to acquire the rights, the song PIMP was used. Triet described the choice, saying, "I loved the joy and the almost hypnotic quality of Jolene, and in the trial scenes, there was a whole dissection of the lyrics, certain lyrics that could be interpreted as the husband sending a signal. P.I.M.P has lyrics that are pretty misogynistic, obviously. But it also has something quite warm about it, which contrasts hugely with the situation that this character is about to go through, the discovery of her dead husband." 15. Filming. The courthouse at Saints, where courtroom scenes were filmed. Principal photography began at the end of February 2022-26 and wrapped up on May 13, 2022. 17 Filming took place mostly in the region of Auvergne-Rhône-Alpes, such as in Maurienne and Villa-Rembert in Savoy, and in Montbonnot-Saint-Martin and Grenoble in Isère. The courtroom scenes were shot in the courthouse of Saints, Charente-Maritime, where a large allegory of justice was hung as background. The courthouse retained it after filming. Some scenes were shot in Paris. 27-28. Release. Theatrical. Anatomy of a Fall had its world premiere at the 76th Cannes Film Festival on May 21, 2023. 229 Le Pacte released it theatrically in France on August 23, 2023. 3. It was also screened at the 27th Lima Film Festival in the acclaimed section on August 13, 2023. 30. It was also invited at the 28th Busan International Film Festival in the Icon section and was screened on October 8, 2023. 31. In May 2023, Neon acquired the North American distribution rights. 13. Neon released the film in a limited theatrical release in the United States on October 13, 2023 before expanding to more theaters the following week. 32-33 In September 2023, Lionsgate UK acquired the UK and Ireland distribution rights from Picture House Entertainment, and set a release date for November 10, 2023. 34. Home media. Anatomy of a Fall was released in France digitally, and on Blu-ray and DVD on December 21, 2023 by Le Pacte, with distribution handled by Warner Bros. Home Entertainment France. 35 On February 24, 2024, it began streaming on MyCanal. 36. The Criterion Collection released a Blu-ray and DVD edition of the film in the North American market on May 28, 2024. 37 38 39. Reception. Critical response. The film received critical acclaim. On the review aggregator website Rotten Tomatoes, 96% of 287 critics' reviews are positive, with an average rating of 8.5/10. The website's consensus reads, "A smart, solidly crafted procedural that's anchored in family drama. Anatomy of a Fall finds star Sandra Huller and director/CO writer Justine Triet operating at peak power." 49. Metacritic, which uses a weighted average, assigned the film a score of 86 out of 100, based on 44 critics, indicating universal acclaim. 50. Allociné gave the film an average rating of 4.4/5, based on 40 French reviews. 51. Triet and Huller were praised by critics, and Le Figaro described the film as the most ambitious and successful film of Triet's career. 52-53 John Frosch of The Hollywood Reporter wrote, "A director and actress in peak form. Sandra Huller is brilliant, sensational. An exciting step forward for a filmmaker who seems primed for greater international recognition." 54. Peter Bradshaw of The Guardian gave the film 4 out of 5 stars, writing, Sandra Hüller's calm directness as an actor is what gives the film its texture, substance, and emotional force. 55. Damon Wise of Deadline Hollywood wrote, "Sandra Hüller shines. A cerebral smash that might finally bring the Cannes Best Actress award that its star, Sandra Hüller, was cruelly denied in 2016. Hüller's screen magnetism cannot be denied." 56. For David Sims of The Atlantic, the film works largely because Hüller, a German actress probably best known for her role in Toni Erdmann, gives an extraordinary performance already being tipped for Oscar success. 57. Steve Pond of The Wrap wrote that the film is straightforward in its style but sophisticated in the way Triet doles out information. It's tense, unbearably so at times, but also subtle and satisfying. 58. Alexandra Heller-Nicholas of Alliance of Women Film Journalists wrote, "Both in front and behind the camera, Anatomy of a Fall is a film made by two women in particular who are simply at the top of their game, and neither Hüller nor Triet show any signs of slowing down." 59. Raphael Abraham of Financial Times gave the film 4 out of 5 stars, writing, "Triet builds a taut did she do it tension while also working in discomfiting questions about marital power dynamics and how much an artist's work really reveals about their character." Abraham also added that Hüller deserved a Cannes Best Actress prize for her performance. 60. Candice Frederick of the HuffPost wrote, "Through vivid flashbacks and meticulous courtroom interrogation, Triet masterfully turns our attention from potential crime solving to the inner workings of two imperfect people and one complicated marriage. It's absolutely riveting." 61. Peter de Brugge of Variety called the film thought-provoking, a kind of Gone Girl in reverse, and an uncommonly mature film through all its layers, seeing rarely expressed truths about 21st-century relationships in its trajectory. 10. Conversely, Richard Brody of The New Yorker was critical, writing, "Anatomy of a Fall is prestige cinema as an airport novel and that the showcasing and enshrining of mediocre movies as masterworks poses as great a danger." 41. Anatomy of a Fall was ranked third on Cahiers du Cinema's Top 10 Films of 2023 list. 62. Scott Phillips of Forbes listed the film as number 9 on his Best Films of 2023 list. 63. Rolling Stone's David Fear ranked the film as number 7 on his list of the 20 best movies of 2023. 64. Box office. As of April 15, 2024, Anatomy of a Fall has grossed $5.1 million in the United States and Canada, and $30.9 million in other territories, for a worldwide total of $36 million. 9. Its largest markets were France, $14.6 million, the US, $5.1 million, Spain, $2.7 million, and Germany, $2.2 million. 9. The film was released to 379 theaters in France, 65 where it debuted at number 2 at the box office, grossing over $2 million and selling 262,698 tickets, behind Barbie, 288,185 tickets, and ahead of Oppenheimer, 231,550 tickets. 66. Anatomy of a Fall had the best opening for a Palme d'Or winner since The Class, 2008, which sold 358,000 tickets in France during its opening weekend in 2008. 66. In its second weekend, the film remained in second place behind The Equalizer 3 and ahead of Barbie, accumulating 608,913 tickets sold. 67. In its third weekend, the film reached the top spot at the French box office with 191,392 admissions from 738 theaters, 68 accumulating 800,283 tickets sold, 69 and grossing $5.7 million. 9. In its fourth weekend, the film dropped to the fifth spot at the French box office and accumulated 921,308 admissions. 70. On September 23, 2023, Anatomy of a Fall exceeded 1 million admissions in France 1 month after its theatrical release, becoming the 7th Palme d'Or winner and the 3rd French Palme d'Or winner to cross the 1 million admissions mark in France since 2000. 71 in May 2024, the film exceeded 1.9 million admissions in France after 35 weeks in theaters. 72, 73, 74, 75 in its opening weekend in the United States, the film made $117,000 from 5 theaters. 9 It made $152,000 in its second weekend from 14 theaters. 9 Expanding to 262 theaters the following weekend, the film made $634,000, finishing in 11th. During its fourth weekend, the film expanded to 440 theaters and made $600,355 for a total of $2 million. 9. Accolades. Triet and Huller with the film's Palme d'Or at the 2023 Cannes Film Festival. On May 26, 2023, Anatomy of a Fall was awarded the Palme d'Or at the 76th Cannes Film Festival, making it the third movie directed by a woman to win the Palme following Julia Ducournau for Titani, 2021, and Jane Campion for The Piano, 1993. The film won over 21 other films in competition for the honor. 76. On September 13, 2023, Anatomy of a Fall was one of the 5 films pre-selected by France's Oscar Committee to represent the country in the Best International Feature Film category at the 96th Academy Awards. 77. On September 21, 2023, France chose to submit The Taste of Things instead, which sparked controversy, with French insiders claiming that director Justine Triet was being punished for criticizing French President Emmanuel Macron's repression of the pension reform protest movement during her acceptance speech at the 2023 Cannes Film Festival. C. The amount of English language used in Anatomy of a Fall also raised concerns over whether the film would be eligible for the Best International Feature Film category 82, whose rules state that at least 50% of a film's dialogue must be spoken in a language other than English. 83. According to U.S. distributor Neon, 59% of Anatomy of a Fall is spoken in French, therefore making it eligible. 82. France's Oscar Committee choice, The Taste of Things, contains 100% of French dialogue. 83. Anatomy of a Fall ended up receiving 5 nominations for the Academy Awards, while The Taste of Things did not receive the nomination for Best International Feature Film. 84. Award/Film Festival Date of Ceremony Category Recipient, S. Result Ref. Cannes Film Festival May 27, 2023 Palme d'Or Justine Triet 185. May 26, 2023 Queer Palme nominated 86. Palme d'Or Award Messi 187. Sydney Film Festival June 18, 2023 Joe Audience Award for Best International Narrative Feature Justine Triet 188. Brussels International Film Festival July 5, 2023 Grand Prix International Competition nominated 89. International Competition Audience Award 190. Locarno Film Festival August 12, 2023 Piazza Grande UBS Audience Award nominated 91. 92. Cinefest Sudbury International Film Festival September 28, 2023 Audience Choice for Best Feature Film Runner-Up 93. Film Festival Cologne October 26, 2023 Cologne Film Prize 194. Festival International du Cinéma Francophone en Acadie November 24, 2023 Best International Fiction Feature Film 195. Gotham Independent Film Awards November 27, 2023 Best Screenplay Justine Triet and Arthur Harari 196. Best International Feature Anatomy of a Fall 1. New York Film Critics Circle November 30, 2023 Best Foreign Language Film 197. British Independent Film Awards December 3, 2023 Best International Independent Film Justine Triet, Arthur Harari, Marie-Ange Luciani, and David Thion 198. National Board of Review December 6, 2023 Best International Film Anatomy of a Fall 199. Prix Louis Deluc December 6, 2023 Best Film Justine Triet nominated 100. European Film Awards December 9, 2023 Best European Editor Laurent Sénécal won 101. Best Film Anatomy of a Fall won 102. 103. Best European Director Justine Triet 1. Best European Screenwriter Arthur Harari and Justine Triet 1. Best European Actress Sandra Huller 1. University Film Award Anatomy of a Fall 104. Washington, D.C. Area Film Critics Association December 9, 2023 Best Foreign Language Film 105. Best Original Screenplay Arthur Harari and Justine Triet nominated. Best Youth Performance Milo Machado Grainer nominated. Boston Society of Film Critics December 10, 2023 Best Actress Sandra Huller runner-up D106. Los Angeles Film Critics Association December 10, 2023 Best Leading Performance 1E107. Best Editing Laurent Senecal 1. Best Foreign Language Film Anatomy of a Fall 1. IndieWire Critics Poll December 11, 2023 Best Film 7th place 108. Best Director Justine Triet 9th place. Best Performance Sandra Huller 3rd place. Best Screenplay Justin Triet and Arthur Harari 3rd place. Best International Film Anatomy of a Fall 1. Chicago Film Critics Association December 12, 2023 Best Foreign Language Film nominated 109. Best Actress Sandra Huller nominated. Best Original Screenplay Arthur Harari and Justine Triet nominated. Most Promising Performer Milo Machado Grainer nominated. Las Vegas Film Critics Society 13. December 2023 Best International Movie Anatomy of a Fall nominated 110. Youth in Film, Male, Milo Machado Grainer nominated. New York Film Critics Online December 15, 2023 Top 10 Films Anatomy of a Fall 1F111. Best Actress Sandra Huller 1. Best Screenplay Justine Triet and Arthur Harari 1. Best International Feature Anatomy of a Fall 1. St. Louis Film Critics Association December 17, 2023 Best Film nominated 112. Best International Film 1. Best Original Screenplay Arthur Harari and Justine Triet nominated. Indiana Film Journalists Association December 17, 2023 Best Foreign Language Film Anatomy of a Fall nominated 113. 114. North Texas Film Critics Association December 18, 2023 Best Foreign Language Film 115. Phoenix Film Critics Society December 18, 2023 Best Foreign Language Film 116. Women Film Critics Circle December 18, 2023 Best Movie by a Woman nominated 117. Best Foreign Film by or about women 1. Dallas-Fort Worth Film Critics Association December 18, 2023 Top 10 Films of the Year 8th place 118. Best Actress Sandra Huller 5th place. Best Foreign Language Film Anatomy of a Fall 1. Best Screenplay Arthur Harari and Justine Triet runner-up. Toronto Film Critics Association December 17, 2023 Best Director Justine Triet runner-up G119. Outstanding Lead Performance Sandra Huller 1. Best Original Screenplay Arthur Harari and Justine Triet runner-up H. Best International Feature Anatomy of a Fall runner-up I. Dublin Film Critics Circle December 19, 2023 Best Film Second 120. Best Director Justine Triet 2nd. Best Actor Milo Machado Grainer 8th place. Best Actress Sandra Huller 4th place. Best Screenplay Justine Triet and Arthur Harari 1. San Diego Film Critics Society December 19, 2023 Best Actress Sandra Huller runner-up 121. Best Original Screenplay Justine Triet and Arthur Harari nominated. Best Foreign Language Film Anatomy of a Fall 1. Best Editing Laurent Senecal 1. Best Youth Performance, for a performer under the age of 18, Milo Machado Grainer runner-up. Black Film Critics Circle December 20, 2023 Top 10 Films Anatomy of a Fall 10th place 122. Florida Film Critics Circle December 21, 2023 Best Actress Sandra Huller runner-up 123. Best Foreign Language Film Anatomy of a Fall 1. Best Original Screenplay Justine Triet and Arthur Harari nominated 124. Alliance of Women Film Journalists January 3, 2024 Best Film Anatomy of a Fall nominated 125. Best Director Justine Triet nominated. Best Woman Director 1. Best Woman Screenwriter nominated. Best Actress Sandra Huller nominated. Most Daring Performance nominated. Best Screenplay. Original Justine Triet and Arthur Harari nominated. Best Editing Laurent Senecal nominated. Best Non-English Language Film Anatomy of a Fall nominated. Georgia Film Critics Association January 5, 2024 Best Actress Sandra Huller nominated 126. 127. Best International Film Anatomy of a Fall runner-up. Belgian Film Critics Association January 6, 2024 Grand Prix nominated 128. Astra Film and Creative Arts Awards January 6, 2024 Best International Feature won 129. Best International Filmmaker Justine Triet nominated. Best International Actress Sandra Huller won. Best Original Screenplay Justine Triet and Arthur Harari nominated. February 26, 2024 Best Editing Laurent Senecal nominated. Discussing Film Critic Awards January 6, 2024 Best Picture Anatomy of a Fall nominated 130. Best International Feature 1. Best Original Screenplay Justine Triet and Arthur Harari runner-up. Best Film Editing Laurent Senecal nominated. Best Actress Sandra Huller nominated. National Society of Film Critics January 6, 2024 Best Actress 1E131. Best Film Not in the English Language Anatomy of a Fall runner-up I. Utah Film Critics Association January 6, 2024 Best Non-English Feature nominated 132. Best Original Screenplay Justine Triet and Arthur Harari nominated. Golden Globe Awards January 7, 2024 Best Motion Picture Drama Marie-Ange Luciani and David Thion nominated 133. Best Picture Non-English Language 1. Best Screenplay Justine Triet and Arthur Harari 1. Best Actress in a Motion Picture Drama Sandra Huller nominated. Seattle Film Critics Society January 8, 2024 Best Actress nominated 134. Best International Film Anatomy of a Fall nominated. Best Youth Performance Milo Machado Grainer 1. San Francisco Bay Area Film Critics Circle January 9, 2024 Best Actress Sandra Huller nominated 135. Best Original Screenplay Justine Triet and Arthur Harari nominated. Best International Feature Film Anatomy of a Fall nominated. Best Film Editing Laurent Senecal nominated. Austin Film Critics Association 10. January 2024 Best Actress Sandra Huller nominated 136. Best Original Screenplay Justine Triet and Arthur Harari nominated. Best International Film Anatomy of a Fall nominated. Denver Film Critics Society January 12, 2024 Best Non-English Language Feature won 137. Critics' Choice Movie Awards January 14, 2024 Best Actress Sandra Huller nominated 138. Best Foreign Language Film Anatomy of a Fall 1. African American Film Critics Association January 15, 2024 Top 10 Films of the Year 8th place 139. Portland Critics Association January 15, 2024 Best Film Not in the English Language won 140. Best Actress Sandra Huller nominated 141. Houston Film Critics Society January 22, 2024 Best Foreign Language Feature Anatomy of a Fall nominated 142. Lumiere's Award January 22, 2024 Best Film won 143. 144. Best Director Justine Triet nominated. Best Actress Sandra Huller won. Best Male Revelation Milo Machado Grainer nominated. Best Screenplay Justine Triet and Arthur Harari won. Best Cinematography Simon Beaufils nominated. Kansas City Film Critics Circle January 27, 2024 Best Actress Sandra Huller runner-up 145. Best Original Screenplay Justine Triet and Arthur Harari 1J. Best Foreign Language Film Anatomy of a Fall 1. London Film Critics Circle February 4, 2024 Film of the Year nominated 146. Actress of the Year Sandra Huller nominated. Foreign Language Film of the Year Anatomy of a Fall nominated. Screenwriter of the Year Justine Triet and Arthur Harari won 147. Minnesota Film Critics Alliance February 4, 2024 Best Director Justine Triet nominated 148. Best Screenplay Justine Triet and Arthur Harari nominated. Paris Film Critics Association Awards February 4, 2024 Best Film Justine Triet won 149. Best Original Screenplay Justine Triet and Arthur Harari won. Best Actress Sandra Huller won. Best Editing Laurent Senecal won. Best Director Justine Triet nominated 150. Best Male Revelation Milo Machado Grainer nominated. Best Cinematography Simon Beaufils nominated. Goya Awards February 10. 2024 Best European Film Anatomy of a Fall 1. 151. Vancouver Film Critics Circle February 12, 2024 Best Picture won 152. Best Female Actor Sandra Huller won. Best Screenplay Justine Triet and Arthur Harari nominated 153. Best International Film in a Non-English Language Anatomy of a Fall nominated. British Academy Film Awards February 18, 2024 Best Film Marie-Ange Luciani and David Thyon nominated 154. Best Film Not in the English Language Justine Triet, Marie-Ange Luciani and David Thyon nominated. Best Director Justine Triet nominated. Best Actress in a Leading Role Sandra Huller nominated. Best Original Screenplay Justine Triet and Arthur Harari won. Best Casting Cynthia Ara nominated. Best Editing Laurent Senecal nominated. César Awards February 12, 2024 Prix Daniel Toscan du Plantier Producer of the Year Marie-Ange Luciani won 155. February 23, 2024 Best Film Justine Triet, Marie-Ange Luciani and David Thyon won 156. 157. Best Director Justine Triet won. Best Actress Sandra Huller won. Best Supporting Actor Swan Arlaud won. Antoine Reinartz nominated. Best Male Revelation Milo Machado Grainer nominated. Best Original Screenplay Justine Triet and Arthur Harari won. Best Cinematography Simon Beaufils nominated. Best Editing Laurent Senecal won. Best Sound Julien Sicart, Fanny Martin, Jean Delplanque and Olivier Goinard nominated. Best Production Design Emmanuel Duplay nominated. Producers Guild of America Awards February 25, 2024 Outstanding Producer of Theatrical Motion Pictures Anatomy of a Fall nominated 158. Independent Spirit Awards February 25, 2024 Best International Film won 159. Dorian Awards February 26, 2024 Non-English Language Film of the Year won 160. LGBTQ Non-English Language Film of the Year won. Screenplay of the Year Justine Triet and Arthur Harari nominated. LGBTQ Screenplay of the Year nominated. Film Performance of the Year Sandra Huller nominated. American Cinema Editors March 3, 2024 Best Edited Feature Film, Drama, Theatrical, Laurent Senecal nominated 161. Golden Reel Awards March 3, 2024 Outstanding Achievement in Sound Editing Foreign Language Feature Fanny Martin and Jean Delplanque nominated 162. Satellite Awards March 3, 2024 Best Actress in a Motion Picture Drama Sandra Huller nominated 163. Best Screenplay Original Justine Triet and Arthur Harari nominated. Best Motion Picture International Anatomy of a Fall nominated. Academy Awards March 10, 2024 Best Picture Marie-Ange Luciani and David Thyon nominated 164. Best Director Justine Triet nominated. Best Actress Sandra Huller nominated. Best Original Screenplay Justine Triet and Arthur Harari won. Best Film Editing Laurent Senecal nominated. NAACP Image Awards March 16, 2024 Outstanding International Motion Picture Anatomy of a Fall nominated 165. David Di Donatello May 3, 2024 Best International Film won 166.